Hi Year 10. This is a short video showing you some functionality that we're going to be using in the straight line graphs topic. And today we're going to be learning how to use our CAS to find the midpoint of a line segment. There's a couple of things that you need to have ready for this little video to work for you. One, you need to have your CAS with you. Two, it'd be good to have a piece of paper and a pencil to write down any questions or things that didn't work that you want to follow up with me after having watched the video. So if you don't have those things ready, press pause now and go get them. All right, here we go. So the way you should use this short video is you should have your CAS out and you should be copying what I'm doing. So you may want to just have a couple of quick pauses, or have your button on the pause so you know to press pause if you need to catch up with what I'm doing. So I'll tear into it. So we're going to try and find the midpoint of these 2 points here. Point A, which is at the point -3, -4, and B, which is at the point 5 and 6. And we're going to be using the geometry application, which you can find here in the main menu. And we'll be using the geometry application throughout this topic of straight line graphs. All right, so we'll click there and we see this blank screen, which is a bit weird. So if you take your cursor up to here, to this button here, or in your case of your calculator, just press this button here, what happens is it toggles different views of the graph. What I want you to do is to toggle till you get this view, you get the grid view. For what we'll be doing, that'll be the most useful view for you to use. All right, so you can see across here we've got lots of different options to choose. We're going to choose the plot a point button. So we're going to choose the segment button here, and you'll see here that the segment button has two little crosses that indicate that's the end. So it's this one here, for example, is the infinite line button, where you plot 2 points and then you put an infinite line that goes through those points. This one here is to plot a single point. Today we're going to be plotting a line segment that goes from one point to another. All right, so let's click on that guy and let's do it. So the first point we're going to try and plot is the point -3, -4. So we're going to start at the origin and we're going to go -3 in the x direction, 1, 2, 3, and -4 in the y direction, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can plot our first point. All right, now we're going to plot point B, which is the point 5 and 6. So we're going to go 5 in the x direction and 6 in the y direction. And look at that, we've plotted our line segment. So now what we're going to do is select our line segment. And this pattern of using the select tool is going to be a really important one for you to get familiar with. So we're going to select our line segment that we've just created. And when we select it, we know we have, because it goes black, goes bold. All right, so then we're going to go to the draw menu. We're going to go to construct and we're going to select midpoint. Yeah, and you can see there that it's created the midpoint C and it's called it C. Now, we actually want now to select that C midpoint by itself. So we're going to deselect by clicking in the background, deselect by clicking in the background, and then we're going to click on C to select just the midpoint, not the line. And you can see there that the dot of the C dot has gone white, and that confirms that we have selected that point. So now all we need to do is click this right arrow here, this guy right at the end, which is going to take us across to the measurement bar. And look at that. Those are the coordinates of the midpoint of this line segment. So the midpoint of the line segment joining the points -3, -4 to 5 and 6 is the point 1, 1. All right. So I reckon now's the time to go and do some more practice. I hope this video was useful.